I remember pouring my heart and soul into promoting this song on Spotify and barely got any streams at all. We had hired influencers. We did a pretty big pre-save campaign. Of course, I pitched it to editorial playlists. I'm pretty sure we ran ads. We posted in Reddit groups, Facebook groups. This was a cover song that I'd done. We shot all this footage, did a lyric video, and the response was just like, wasn't that great? And maybe you've been in that spot where you've just done all this marketing, all this promotion, and the response just wasn't what you had hoped for. You were expecting to get like this huge response, and it was more like crickets, right? And this is where you feel like giving up. You feel like saying, you know what, this isn't working, nobody cares, so what's the point of going on? And I lead that all to this point today because I almost felt like quitting so many times. Like, I can't tell you how many times in the studio I've wanted to give up, but I've realized that, as Winston Churchill says, success is just going from failure to failure to failure. Sylvester Stallone says, the only reason I had success was because I kept on going and going and going and just getting up and fighting again. And we just released this new song this last Friday, and I just got 2 editorial playlists. I'm so excited about this, I've got to share my screen and show you. So I'm in my artist dashboard here, and this song just came out Friday, and this is Sunday, so it's got 20,000 streams. And if I click on music, and then I click on the song, and I scroll to playlists, then I can see we got All New Metal, which has got 770,000 followers, and then this New Metal has got 100,000. And we can see, we can just go the last 7 days. You can just see because it just came out, 2 days ago. And we can see Release Radar gave me the most streams, okay? And that's because I pitched it to my followers. But then All New Metal gave me almost 3,000, and then New gave me about 361. And it really matters, where are you in the playlist, right? So if I open this up and I look at the playlist, I think they had me at number 18, which is freaking huge for a playlist this size. Now, as you can see here, they're just showing me the top 23 of 135 playlists for this song. And so this is my algorithmic playlist that got added to it. This is a playlist I control. And then these 2 here are independent playlists. There's another rock playlist I'm on where I added my own song because I'm running ads to it, right? But then you can see all the other playlists here. Now, I did do a Submit Hub campaign for this, okay? And we pitched to 119 curators. 109 responded, okay, and 24 actually, approved it, and only 23 have actually shared it so far. So it looks like someone still hasn't even shared it yet. And so, we had an extra 24-something playlists. But what was interesting, when I went on my song stats, and the day the song came out, if I scroll down here to the bottom, you can see all these playlists. So as soon as the song came out November 7th, I can see All New Metal added it, and then New added it as well. And then we also got Christian rock on YouTube, which is dope, which is kind of like an editorial playlist on YouTube. And then all the other indie playlists started adding it, right? And all these help for the algorithm. Getting all these playlists are really, really important. But it's my job right now to keep promoting this song. So if I go to my Spotify for Artists and I click on Overview, so we can see the day it came out, we got 11,000 streams, and then yesterday on Saturday, about 5,400, but I'm still driving ads to this song right now. So I'm actually in my Facebook Ads Manager right now, and you can see I'm spending about $15 a day Canadian, and if we look on Friday when the song came out, I drove about 37 clicks to it that actually pressed play. On the 8th, we got, 42. And then yesterday we got about 42. And so I'm going to bump this budget up right now a little bit more. I'm just going to bump it up to 19 because I want to get as many streams as possible on the first week. I want to feed this algorithm and get as many streams because it's so important. If this song is resonating, and I can see, and this data is still pretty early, that I'm getting about 1.3 listeners per song. So they're listening to it about, almost 1.5 times. Some people listen to it twice. It is an actually very short song. It's only 2 minutes. But it's really important that I'm marketing and promoting this song the first 7 days. Now, I want to be 100% transparent here. We don't always get editorial playlists. Sometimes we'll get those Christian ones when I'm doing the hip hop songs that are more for TV film, and they're not even always Christian unless I like in the editorial, I like specify that it's a Christian. Sometimes we'll get the new Christian. But the fact that I got the new metal now, because I am working on a rock record for 2026, that I'm already getting these editorial playlists. And we used to get a lot of them when I would do my rock and metal stuff. And that's because that stuff works the best for me. That's actually the best response I get from my fans. They don't actually love my hip hop stuff, but sometimes it's easier to do that because it's free and for TV and film. But like, let's just be honest, like going the easy route isn't always the right way. And just releasing a whole bunch of songs and not marketing them isn't always the right way either. You know, I've really realized that it's quality over quantity and really marketing and promoting this song. And so I'm not releasing another song until 2026. It's going to be a rock song. It's going to be a metal song. I'm going to stay focused, because that word focus means follow one course until successful. Okay, the riches are in the niches, and I don't want to even confuse Spotify's algorithm. So I'm probably going to put a real pause on releasing like that hip hop kind of TV film stuff, even though it does great for sync. Well, let it do well for sync. You know, if it gets a big TV film placement and that's creating a lot of buzz and people are like, oh, where's this song? Where's this song? Okay, fine, I'll release it. But I don't want to just release songs for the sake of it. I really want to have a strategy. I really want it to connect, right? And really do all the things that are important. But just because I did all these things didn't guarantee that it was going to be successful. And so I just want to encourage you. You can do all the right things and it still doesn't work right away. I'll never forget when we recorded my biggest song, okay, Impossible. It didn't like blow up overnight. You know, I'll never forget my manager saying, if this song doesn't blow you up, I don't know what will. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9 months went by and like nothing is happening, right? Like I am like so discouraged, ready to give up. And then we finally had success in Japan. You know, that happened with another one of my songs that released and it felt like nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden, boom, it takes off. But if you quit and you give up, you never give the chance for your song to really have the legs and get the chance it deserves. And a lot of times we don't do that is because we're always hopping to the other song and we never even promoted a song long enough to really give it the chance. You know, let it get seen by enough people for it really to get some legs and get some movement. And so I'm doing an emergency Q&A session that is free. It's going to be tomorrow on Monday at 2 p.m. I think it is. I'm going to put the link below so that you can register. It's totally free. It's with my buddy Mike Elsner, who's like crushing it in TV and film, but he's going to be actually interviewing me about Spotify, marketing and promoting. And I know you guys got lots of questions. And so I want to encourage you to come to that. Okay. It's free. I'll put the link below. If you can't come to that, well, then come to the Spotify challenge. This might be the last one I do this year, and you can ask a question literally every day for 5 days straight. I'll put the link below, but you just go to 10xyourfanbase.com for that. But I just want to encourage you, man. I know what it's like to want to give up so many times. Like I interviewed one of my mentors, and I even said, man, do you ever feel like quitting, man? He's like, dude, every day. And this dude has millions of monthly listeners, one of the most successful rock acts in the world. It was Sonny from POD, right? And that was just that vulnerability and honesty just really touched me to just know like I'm not alone, because it is discouraging sometimes. It is lonely doing this music thing. And what I want to encourage you right now is that if you're making music alone, I really encourage you to work with other people. Because like I'll be making these songs and ideas and stuff like that, and I get discouraged, you know, just trying to figure it all out on my own. But then when I get in the room with another producer or somebody else and we're able to just have other ideas and talk about this stuff and make it better, it's just so encouraging and so inspiring. So I want to encourage you, don't be a lone soldier. You know, get out of your comfort zone and work with other people. And the other reason I'll say this as well is because you'll make a better song. Like you really will. Like just doing it all yourself, it's not like, sure, maybe it's fun for you, but like I just love working with other people. And I always find I get a better product and I learn new things and I get better. You know, we can't shrink into greatness. We have to stretch. So I encourage you to stretch. Who can you call? Who can you text? You like said, oh, I'll do a song with you. Well, follow up with them. You know, and that will be the other thing I'll just say on this, like, and I talk about this on the Spotify challenge, but like collaborating, I spend a whole day on that and how you can reach out and work with other people. Like we had a collaborator on this song. He pitched it to the editorial playlist. I pitched it. Do I know which pitch got us there? No, I don't. But I know that having, you know, more than one pitch is going to help. Having more than one person promoting the song is going to help. You know, the only reason I've seen further is because I've stood on the shoulders of giants. I didn't get here alone, and so I really believe in working with other people. You know, if your dream doesn't require a team, you're not thinking big enough. And so I encourage you, keep thinking big, and I'll see you on the training.